Hey everyone, I wanted to do an update on the Shiplap fireplace that my husband built. I know some of you asked how well it's holding up, so I just wanted to update on that. This was completed in early June of 2020, so it's been up and standing for over a year now. We've done 0 repairs to it, so nothing has went wrong with it and nothing has been repaired. I had a couple of comments, maybe 1 or 2, that said that the TV was going to make the shiplap come off the wall or frame that we built. This TV is very old, maybe 11 years old. It's a plasma TV. It's not an LED like you can get today. So it's like 50 or 60 pounds. It's very heavy. And it has not pulled the shiplap down. It's still hanging here just fine. The shiplap boards, you can see I'm pushing and they're fine. I know there was a few comments on that the shiplap would bounce around because we did the no nail hole shiplap. I can tell you that the shiplap boards do not bounce around. They're all firm and tight in here. No bouncing. I can tell you that if you try to do the no nail hole shiplap on a wall, you may get some bouncing because walls aren't straight. Most of them bow. When they build houses, they tend to not make the walls very straight. But since my husband built the frame of the fireplace, we knew for a fact that the frame was perfectly straight, and therefore we have no bouncing of the shiplap. The nail holes are under the trim here and in the grooves here. So we have 0 nail holes on the front that we filled. None of the shiplap has came loose. I had a couple questions on what this is in the middle here. This is our sound bar. So we framed that out to the size of our sound bar. And then on the top, we have a Roku device for streaming. We don't really watch DVDs, so we only have a DVD player in the bedrooms. So if we wanted to watch DVD, we go in the bedrooms, or we bring it out here and just plug it in on the floor. That works perfect for our family. If you have a DVD player, you can frame it out to whatever size you want for your DVD player, for your cable box. We only do streaming, we don't have a cable box. The mantle is still holding up, not going anywhere. I actually think I prefer the look of the fireplace without the mantle. It's very modern looking, but since we drilled holes into the shiplap to accommodate the mantle, now we're stuck with it, but I actually liked it without the mantle. It was nice and sleek. Over here, we did have some touch-up work that we never got around to doing, which was caulking those holes in the trim against the wall. We'll be doing that once we finally get around to adding our floating shelves here. We procrastinated, now the price of lumber is finally coming back down, so we'll be getting around to that fairly shortly. Go ahead and do a walk around. But like I said, 0 repairs. It's holding up perfectly. My husband, this was the first project that he ever built on his own, or built really at all. And if you're hesitant because you think you can't do it, I highly recommend you give it a go, because just watch our build out YouTube video, watch some other ones. You can save yourself so much money if you do it yourself versus hiring somebody. There's people in my neighborhood that have been quoted anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 to build out a wall. And that is just insane to me. Even though the price of lumber is more now than it was when we built this a year ago, you're still gonna save yourself so much money by doing it yourself. Fireplace is the Dimplex, Ignite XL, or REL7. I have 2 different names for it. Same fireplace, different warranty. Works perfectly fine. We've had 0 problems with it. We don't really use the heat on it because we live in the desert, so we don't really have a need for it. It was more for aesthetics than producing heat. We love it. I love the choice that I made. I have no regrets on choosing the Dimplex over another brand. If you have any other questions, let me know. Post them in the comments below. I try to answer all of the questions and comments, unless it's a mean one, then I'll probably ignore you. Yeah, so thanks guys. We really would appreciate it if you would subscribe. We haven't hit 1,000 subscribers yet. We do have quite a few videos that I will be posting. I think we're gonna do shiplap in the ceiling here in the hallway, and probably add some board and batten on this wall. And then of course the floating shelves that are gonna go here on each side of the fireplace. Thanks.